Hello everyone, this is Christy from Frosted Mouse Memories. On this video I'm going to show how to make or show several different types of 5x7 autograph books that you can make for your Disney trip or cruise. You'll need to get my autograph card set. It's in my Etsy store, Frosted Mouse Memories, and you're going to get 102 autograph cards for 102 characters. There's Minnie Mouse, or one of Minnie Mouse's. You're going to get 3 or 4 of these book information pages that go behind your book cover. They should be the first page in your book that tell who's the book, reminds who the book belongs to. You can put in here your child's name or your family's name. You can put in your trip dates. And you might want to put a little small sticky note on here with maybe your cell phone number, so that if the book gets lost, they can call you, let you know where they're at in the park so you can meet up with them to get it. And it also comes with some like general Disney themed autograph cards. This one's got Mickey balloons on it. You get 3 or 4 different ones. I've got another one that's got castles on it and 2 or 3 others. And you're also going to get 4 packing lists, 1 for a woman, 1 for a man, 1 for a child, and 1 overall packing list. And you're going to get a general character locator list. Now, this is something I made over the years. I just kind of kept up with where the main characters appeared in each of the different parks. And then also on the back here, I have the Disney World character meals and the characters that normally appear at those meals. I've done some of these meals, and then some of this information I got out of a travel guidebook. So this will help you figure out which characters you want to put in your book. I generally tell people not to feel like they've got to fill up their book with, 60 to 80 characters, because the odds are, unless you're going to stay for 2 or 3 weeks, you're just not going to get autographs from all those characters. If you go for 3 or 4 days and you do a couple of character meals and you stand in 2 to 3 meet and greet lines, you'll probably see anywhere between 25 and 35 characters. You may even see 40, but I would say 35 to 40 is going to be the maximum you're going to see. So if you do get my autograph bookmaking kit, don't feel like you've got to put all the characters in there. And I have also in my store for the 5x7 book and the 4x6, because I do have this set available as a 4x6. These are the Disney World Character Meal title pages, and they are going to go in front of your book right before the characters that you are going to meet at that meal. For example, let me show you in this book. There's one of the blank autograph cards. There's another one. Okay, Chef Mickey. That's a very popular one. Okay, this is the title page for Chef Mickey, and it will go in your book right in front of the autograph cards for those characters you're going to see at that meal. So you are getting all 10 for like, it's one set for like $2.50. And then the only meal that I did go ahead and make a themed like character meal set for just that specific meal was Cinderella's Royal Table. That's another very popular one. And I've got this in my store. Right now it's available like as a 5x7, but I'm going to also change it so that when you buy that set, you get it as a 4x6 and a 5x7. So that way, for those people who want to make a 4x6 book, they can also, put this in their book if they're doing that meal. And each princess that you meet at that meal will have a royal table setting. Okay, so the first book I'm going to show you, this is the Spiral Bound book. Now I get mine done at the UPS store. And it costs $3.75 to get the spiral bound. You can print out your pages at home, or you can take them with you on a CD, or you can upload them to the UPS website and have them print them out. You can have them trim them down so that they are the exact, or almost an exact 5x7. I like to leave the white on all sides around my cards, so that I have a little bit bigger books, I have a little bit bigger space to paste in or tape in my pictures of my kids with the characters when we get back. Now, make sure you tell them you want a medium to large spiral. I forgot to tell her this one, and this was really just a display book I was making for this video, so she used a small, but you want a medium or a large one, and that way when you get back, you have room. Let's see. Oh, you also get, well, I think I did tell you, the name and information page. That's another one of the different name and information pages. You want room when you get back for your pages to be able to expand a little bit on this spiral, because you're going to paste in or tape in your picture of your child with the character. They're going to sign here. This will be blank. When you get back, this is where you'll put in your picture with the character that your child took. You can tape it in. You can use rubber cement glue. You can use Elmer's photo adhesive spray. All that stuff you can buy at Walmart. And normally I just let the UPS store use their 28-pound smooth laser bond paper. I have very, very seldom had any bleed through. I think maybe when Goofy signed one time, I might have had like a dot here and a dot here, you know, just where he started writing his name and where he ended. But your picture is going to cover that up. Some people do like to use cardstock to try and prevent bleed through, and if that's what you want to do, you can do that as well. Now, for $3.75, you're going to get the spiral. You're going to get a clear plastic see-through cover, and you're going to get a solid plastic back. If you go to Office Max or Staples or somewhere else, their copies may be a little bit cheaper, but remember to look and see what they're actually going to give you, because some of them on the back, for the back of your book, is not plastic. It's like a piece of linen paper, which is not going to be as sturdy as plastic. So your book, since it's going to have, you know, be carried around, pulled out of a book bag or backpack many times, I prefer to have a plastic solid back on the back of it, but that's up to you. And you do get bookmaking instructions if you get one of my 4x6 or 5x7 autograph card bookmaking set. You do get instructions to make that spiral bound book. You're going to get instructions to make this custom cover soft photo book, and this video kind of tells you how to make these other books, so you will get some bookmaking instructions. Now, this one I made, and I made it through Snapfish, and I think they had a deal where I got it half off. So I got this book for $6, and then I got this book for $6, and then I also made another book, but it was a 4x6 book. Anyway, on this book, you can do it either way. I wanted to have room on the left-hand side of my pages to be able to paste in a picture of my child when I get back. My child, you know, with Mickey. So Mickey would autograph here on the right-hand page, and then on the left-hand page, this is where you would put in your picture of your child. If you want to do that type of book, and you're doing a photo book, no matter if you do it through Snapfish or Shutterfly, you're going to need to make sure you put in one of my blank autograph cards. Either this one, or I have one that has a castle on it. I have one that's gray, and I have one that has balloons, and one that has silhouettes of the different characters around the border. You have to put something on the left-hand side. They will not allow you to leave it blank. If you leave it blank, what they're going to do is they're going to shuffle all of your autograph cards to the front of your book. So they'll be on the front and the back of each page until they run out of autograph cards. And then the back of your book would end up having 5 to 10 blank pages, which is not what you're wanting if you're wanting to be able to put a picture of your child right beside the autograph card that the character signed. So that's this type of book. And I'm just going to show you some of the cards that I made. There's Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet, Jake. You can see all of these cards if you go to my Etsy store and look at the listing. You'll see them. Woody. So that's that one. And then on the next photo book page, or soft cover photo book that I made, I wanted to show you how it would look if you did it with character autograph cards on both sides of the pages. So this is the name and information page. You're going to write in who the book belongs to. So then your second page in your book would be an autographed character card. So on this one, I just did character cards on both sides. It's up to you whether you want to actually put pictures in here. My kids like to do that so that they can take it back to school. And they have, you know, pictures to show them or show their friends of them with the characters. But that is totally up to you. Also on the front cover, this was a picture I used that I had of the Disneyland Castle. My cousin went there once. Then I also made one, you know, book cover that has the Disney World Castle on it. So you can choose whichever one you want. There's one of the blank autograph cards that has the castle on it. Let's see, and there's Wee and Jessie. Okay, so that's the soft covered photo book with a custom cover. All right, now this right here I got from Hobby Lobby is a 6x6 Postbound scrapbook. I bought a 3D princess sticker to go on the front. I lifted up this flap right here, inserted my sticker, and then I put the flap back on. It's pretty easy to take off. All right, now it's got 10 pages in here. These are clear see-through page holders. They're for 6x6 scrapbook pages, but you can use regular photos. You can use these autograph cards. And I think it was like $7.99 or it might have been $8.99 at Hobby Lobby. And then right beside it, there was an additional set of 5 page holders for like $3.99. So again, the first page, you're going to cut out or print out your whichever name and information page you want. Trim it down to fit in here. 4x6 is going to fit better, but you can do this with the 5x7 cards. You're just going to have to trim a little bit off on the left, a little bit off on the right to make them fit. All right, you're going to put your character autograph cards in here. After you've trimmed them, they will all go on the right-hand side. Your character will sign. What you want to do is take a little paper clip with you. Whoever you're standing in line for, you're going to pull this out. Put it on the front here and paper clip it to that page holder. And then once the character signs, you can remove the paper clip, slide this back in the page holder, and then put the paper clip on, you know, one of the other page holders behind it. Or you can go put it on whichever page you know you're fixing to go stand in line for that particular character. Then when you get back on this side, behind each of your autograph cards, you're going to put or slide in a picture of your children with that character. So that's how this type of book will work. And this is a neat little book to take. Again, it's a Postbound 6x6 autograph book. Okay, also at Hobby Lobby, I got 2 sketchbooks. This one's a hardbound sketchbook. This one's kind of like a softbound sketchbook. And I just printed out a 5x7 book cover. I used rubber cement glue to put it on the front. Glued it down. And then on the first page, I glued in my name and information page. And then you'll start on the right-hand side of your sketchbook pages, gluing in your 5x7 autograph card. You'll take it, they'll sign it, and when you get back, you'll put your picture of your child with that particular character on the left-hand side. I don't remember the cost on this. This was probably less than $5. And I think this one right here was probably $7 or $8. And again, it's a hardbound sketchbook. Your name and information page is going to go on the front. The very first page is what I mean, not the front. The front, the book cover will go on. Then you'll tape in or glue in your autograph cards. And when you get back, you're going to tape or glue in your picture of your children with a character. And this is some scrapbooking themed Disney tape that I found there at Hobby Lobby. They had Mickey, they had fairies, they had princesses. I'm sure they'll come out with more characters next time. Okay, that's this type of book. And then on the front, what I did was I just taped, you know, after I printed out my book cover, I taped it on there. And then I took a self-adhesive laminating sheet, which this one I used was one I've had for 5 or 10 years. I probably should have went and bought some new ones, but I hated to buy a whole new pack of them just for this one book, or 1 or 2 books. I trimmed it down and I put it on top to kind of help protect the book cover. You know, that's what you want to do, to help protect it while you're on your trip. You don't want it to get wet or anything. This is a hardbound composition book. I've got this one, I got this one. I got both of these at Walmart for like $1.47. Did the same thing here. I printed out my 5x7 book cover, taped it to the front, then I trimmed a self-adhesive laminating sheet and put it over the front. First page will be where you put the name and information page. I didn't want the white pages to show, the notebook paper, so I just took some colored copy paper. You can do colored cardstock if you wanted, and I just used rubber cement glue to glue it in. And then your autograph cards are going to go on the right hand side, and when you get back, your left hand side will be where you put in a picture of your child with a character. Now, if you're going to do this type of book and you want to put the 3D Disney stickers on the front, they're going to poke up. So to protect them, you're going to want to put them in a Ziploc bag. You may even want to put it in 2 Ziploc bags, and that will help protect the stickers from getting bent or scratched or even scraped off. So there's those 2 type of books, and then this book here is it's a paper hardbound photo album that I got at Michael's for $7.99. I trimmed my book cover, and I have a 6x6 just gray themed or gray paper in that bookmaking kit, and I trimmed it down, put it in here. Then I taped my book cover on the front. Then I put this plastic book cover back on. Alright, first page, of course, is going to be where you're going to put your name and information page that tells who the book belongs to. Then on the right hand side, you'll tape in your autograph cards. You can use the photo adhesive, rubber cement, or tape. Then when you get back, that's where you're going to put in on the left hand side your picture of your child with the character. As you can see here, this is a picture of them with Rapunzel. This is the large all-in-one scrapbook, memory book, autograph book that we normally take. This is our favorite type of book to take. And all of the characters, the face characters, loved looking through it. So my children got, some extra time with them. And if you make a handmade book, you will find that the character interaction will be a little bit longer and a little more special, because the character has something else to talk to your child about besides their Disney trip, how old they are, that sort of thing. As you can see here, my printer was starting to run out of ink. This would have been a solid yellow. And here it's starting to run out of ink. This would have been a lot darker. So that's how this type of book works. Those are several different type of books that you can make. And again, my cards are in my Etsy store, Frosted Mouse Memories, so go check it out. I have a YouTube channel, which you just found, and I also have a Facebook page you can subscribe to. That's where I'll put specials and new information on new products and that sort of thing. So thanks for watching this video.